Hi, I'm Bryan.
And I'm Rich.
And we are
The Searchers.
We combine myth
and history
to find the truth.
I'm part of it too! I'm here too!
Yay!
You just sat on my penny.
You could have sat on that.
Yeah, you sat on that.
Let me tell you a story about Jack and the Beanstalk.
I want to welcome you to another episode of Searchers. This episode's going to be a little bit different. We have some great episodes in the works right now. Unfortunately, with quarantining going on, we can't get out and do as much as we want. But we do have some episodes. I'm doing some editing, working on some stuff now, trying to get it ready to go. So we'll have an all-new episode next week where we're at a early 1900s bakery right along Old Route 18 in Washington County, Pennsylvania. It's a really cool old site, and we've got some great finds that we got there. This episode, though, we're going to start out with answering a question. We have mentioned a few times that myself and Bryan and Rich were actually involved in diggers with KG and Ringy. And we had some people ask, what our involvement in that was. And so I just wanted to just real quickly kind of answer that question. So we got involved with diggers because the producer of the show, John Jones, JJ, was looking in the first season before the show premiered to do an episode on the Whiskey Rebellion. JJ is from Bedford, PA, which is one of the sites of the Whiskey Rebellion. The Army went through there on their way out to southwestern Pennsylvania. And so he was familiar with it, and he wanted to do something on the Whiskey Rebellion. Well, my expertise as a historian is the Whiskey Rebellion. So when he was looking for somebody to come on as a historian, he was put in contact with me, and we started talking. And so I told JJ that I'm in for it. I think that'd be great, but I want a friend of mine to be part of it. I want him to be there helping, and that was Bryan. Bryan as an archaeologist, I wanted him there. We're going to be going to these historic sites, and I wanted to make sure everything was tracked and properly done. Every artifact was GPS tracked and cataloged how it should be. So that's how Bryan got involved. Well, the episode that we shot for the Whiskey Rebellion ended up being a great episode. In fact, they chose it to be their premiere episode. It was one of their highest rated episodes in the first couple seasons. And so they liked what they had here, and so they came back. They actually went and did 2 more episodes here in southwestern Pennsylvania. One on frontier forts and one on Braddock's expedition. I couldn't think what the other one was there. And both of them ended up being really good episodes. Now Rich actually worked on the show as well. Rich, during that first episode for the Whiskey Rebellion, they wanted to take the guys and show them how to shoot 18th century firearms. So we went out and took a selection of muskets and actually a cannon, and went out to my parents' farm where we could fire these things off. And Rich was a certified range officer at that time, and so he came out as the safety officer to make sure everything was done properly. So he was involved with it as well. I've got a video that we're going to show here, and it's an interesting video because it was from the second time that KG and Ringy were out here with diggers. And they were doing an episode on frontier forts, and so we were at a place called Wolf's Fort, which is just outside of Washington, PA. And they had been detecting all day, and the crew had left. The camera crews, everybody had left, and it was just KG and Ringy doing some detecting, and Bryan and I were there. And so Ringy had a good hit, started digging it, and it was, as he would say, roundness in the hole. And so Bryan and I pulled out our phones. I think I was filming with like a Note 2. And he had an iPhone, an early iPhone, and we filmed the guys finding it.
It was sort of near it, but I could hear this, and then that was interfering with it, so I dug it up and got out of the way.
So what do we got?
Here we go.
Okay, we're rolling. Here, act it out.
Here we go. All right, guys, I'm going wide. You going wide?
I got
to go tight?
the 2 shot. I got KG.
All right.
KG,
Holy
this could
shit,
be it.
roundness in the
We're
hole.
in Pennsylvania. I got roundness in the hole.
We're at Wolf's Fort.
We are Wolf's Fort, and this could be the greatest find of my life. It looks like a flat button.
Oh.
I think it's a coin, though. There's no
a
knob on
coin.
it. I think it's a coin.
Oh, it could be a
I
coin.
think it could be a coin.
So worn
That
out.
is just so worn. I don't think that's a button, do you?
Might be a button right there. Doesn't it look like something like right there?
Could
maybe.
be a flat button, maybe. I don't know, that's tough to tell. It doesn't sound like a flat button. It was like singing, like super, super high. I think that might be a coin,
Could be a
actually.
coin, let me
I think
see.
it's a colonial King George.
The smaller one.
Yeah, but I can't believe. Oh, it could be a flat button, I guess.
Oh, I think it's a coin.
Do ya? Awesome! Let's keep digging. It's getting late, sun's going down. We should gather up our stuff and go show Bryan and Clay.
Put this in your pocket before Bryan and Clay come and see it.
I'm just gonna heave it.
Throw it. I think that is a coin, though.
God, that looks like a coin.
What is it?
Listen to it.
Sounds good. Super high pitch. Could even be a silver.
I love it.
So now what I want to do is while we're still working on editing the next episode for the bakery, I thought I would put together some of the outtakes and bloopers that we've had filming Searchers over the last year and a half, 2 years. Just as something fun. You know, these are strange times, difficult times, and we just thought it might be nice to put something out that's just fun to watch. So.
We're at the J. Clark house.
Yeah, you want to say something? I'm digging. This is good. Go with it.
All right, first time out, new.
Touch yourself. That's it.
Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh. This is just disappointing. It's cold. It's snowy. It's cold. And there's nothing to warm my heart. You know, why couldn't it just give up? I'd be happy with a Wheatie right now, just to give me hope. Just a little hope. Just a little. But Clay could have had breakfast sandwiches for us, and we could have been inside. Although not finding anything, and don't get me wrong. You know, a good day out here detecting is better than, one not. But, it would be nice to find something. Just something. We found nothing. Nothing at all. I found wire. And Rich always finds nails. And he found some today too. So I'm gonna get back to it and find some more of nothing. Oh, look, now I gotta bend over and get my stupid scarf. Oh. Here, carry that Clay.
We got balls.
We've got balls and we shoot it.
Disformed balls.
How about we love our balls?
We love our balls.
Highly oxidized balls.
All right.
Teeny tiny ones, misshapen.
Yeah. Amy still refers to you as Tiny Balls Clay. I just want you to know that.
No, that hurts.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna flop like this.
that's perfect. Actually, that looks great.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
All right, let's just make sure. It's saying it's 4 inches down, but it's always good just to make sure. No, it's right. I don't have my digging tool.
Probably in the late 1800s, early 1900s, this place was completely self-sufficient. And oh my God, there's Sasquatch.
it's gotten a little warmer, so he must have come out of his hibernation. And it's got to be because they say they're tall, they're ugly, and they smell bad, and that pretty much fits that one to a T.
Before I get to that, a little bit earlier, as I was detecting, I couldn't record some of the stuff that I'd found at that time because of that tractor going. And she's starting it up again, so I just quit. I get one good day to detect, and my neighbors want to talk the whole time, and they want to mow the whole time. So apparently I'm not going to get to do a thing today. Get your 1980 sexy dad pose. Okay, you're talking. How I am?
We balling it?
Kind
Why
of,
don't we do
yeah.
that? Why don't we do that? That's the better thing. We stand in the corner.
Put the short fat kid in the middle, huh?
Yeah, right there. They lay down. They're like, "What do you got there?" I have some 40 cal balls. I feel more comfortable looking at that one because that
Yeah, it's
right in my
actually more
eyes.
comfortable
Take a look
going.
at both of them, just see what you think of shot wise.
Ask me.
I'm going to after he's done.
Luckily, I'm standing there, not you, because it wouldn't work.
Oh, I was
Your
trying,
head's at the top.
I was trying to.
All right, get down on your knees and I'll see how I look.
Yeah, I like that one better because this one seems a little. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one's
Not wanting to have children in 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Plays tiny balls, take one. Edit!
I heard that.
Wow.
I thought Rich farted.
Here we are on the trail of the elusive red-headed dirt fisher. Judging from this one, it's either an older female, judging by the pendulous breast, or it could be just an older male. The species is rather evolved. As you can see, they've learned to use tools. This one prefers a Garrett AT Gold. Notice his use of the tools and how he scans every bit of ground. They are rather evolved, using it to find things in the ground, much like a robin puts his head to the dirt to hear worms. This one uses a tool to hear things under the earth as well. Oh, looks like he might have something. No, guess not. Well, this is rather boring.
Oh, we are not inviting Clay anymore.
Now keep that little shit behind the camera where he belongs. We're done playing this game.
Bring in his little $100 detector. Try
Yeah.
not one up us on everything.
Big man on campus now. No, we're done.
You know what? Let's just go back. Show him what we found. He already knows
He
three
knows
things that we found.
3 of them, yeah.
He probably knows everything else
He
too.
probably does.
He does. He skulks around.
Yeah, he's like
He's one of those bottom
He's a
feeders.
snake.
Yeah, exactly. He says that we're coming across. We tried to give him the good spot to go
no
to.
nickname, Clay the Snake.
I knew that's where the 18th century stuff was.
You know, I mean, I know what you found. I'm behind the camera.
We've been working this backyard here all day. I'm sorry, yeah.
We've been working this backyard.
Yeah, you ready? Okay.
I'm from West Virginia. Look at my tooth.
All right.
Go ahead.
We've been working this.